fulfill that and we proceed.
Can you at least grant permission to our senior counsel here to address you?
What are you advising on that one?
May it please the tribunal. The last time we adjourned,
Senior counsel, I have been requested to advise you.
Let me just state my case and then the
No,
tribunal can
I'm
decide.
still advising. I don't want also you really to. I know you are from a foreign country. Counsel Kwago, you are saying that court is following what I'm saying, but I'm referring you to Regulation 63 of our rules of procedure. I am mandated to advise court and all lawyers in this court on all matters of law and procedure. And Senior Counsel Masa Karua, last time I advised that we don't have a tribunal. This is a general court martial established under the UPDF Act and recognized even under the Constitution. So anybody who is going to refer this court as a tribunal will be in contempt of this court. That is my advice, sir. We can hear from Senior Counsel.
Are you advising or making a ruling? I've been a judge advocate just like you, and you advise, you don't make a ruling. Mr. Chairman.
I have advised. Now you proceed. But we don't want the name tribunal in this court.
Mr. Chairman, the last time we adjourned was so that you could give time for me to get a practicing certificate. I now want to let you know that, you and members know that I do have a practicing certificate, which was issued to me this morning. To also indicate that the last 2 times we have been in court, because this is the 3rd time, you have had submissions from Elias Rukwago. He has been introducing all of us, including Ernest Karibara. It therefore means that it's within the knowledge of Mr. Chairman and the members that the team in court is representing Ms. Dr. Tisa Besige and Obed Lutale. And we really are taken aback because even the permissions you have granted before on how we should enter the court and that we should come with our tools of trade, all have been flouted by the orderlies today. We have been subjected to very difficult conditions, back and forth, such that before you, we are so exhausted as not to be capable of properly representing them. We have also witnessed before this, before your very eyes, the assault of one of the team members. When we come before you, we feel protected by you. But today, that has been violated by the orderlies. If anyone commits a perceived offense, we expect them to be restrained, not assaulted. To be removed, not assaulted. I was at the back. I did not exactly see what happened. So we have serious issues we'd like to address you on, and we seek to be allowed to start normally, not to be taken back, to start registering, and we've already been before the court before. It doesn't happen that way. And it is unfortunate that the court is being informed to go back and forth. It becomes difficult. It's a very bad picture, even before the accused persons, because will they expect justice? If every day we come, there is shifting of goalposts. We respectively urge you to grant us audience, which we already had, so that we are able to proceed. The word of mouth before the court from these 2 gentlemen is better than any written paper. If they say, oh, these are their lawyers, that is it. For purposes of your record, we can later furnish you with a complete record. For purposes of your record. But for purposes of, we will give you at the end of it. But because they now have told you we are their lawyers, allow us to proceed Otherwise, it may appear, it may be unintended, but it may appear that we are being denied audience and that the defense of these two gentlemen is being scuttled deliberately.
Now, Council, thank you for your submissions. I wish your colleagues would be behaving like you, so that we could now you can hear. These are lawyers also making noise. What is Look at you. Eh? Now I don't know. Are you helping the accused people or you are not helping them? You talked of that you revenge us with the required papers. And we talked about this the other time when we were here. Why didn't they fulfill that? Secondly, you are talking about the assault. You are not talking about the conduct of your colleague. What type of conduct is that in the court? I think we also need to behave, because we are not here to show that we are in uniform. We are not here to support. We are here for justice, nothing else. But the way we are conducting ourselves, I think it may not help us. Instead, it will be affecting the accused persons.
May I respectfully urge you to also detail the orderlies, because every day we are being met by different people with different standards. The first day, 4 hours of standing outside there. I have not even
I
recovered.
think, sir, we are going astray.
And today, allow me to make my submission, for which I may not require your advice. The court will require it. I am saying that we are being subjected to different standards every day. The first day, 4 hours of standing, we have not even recovered from that fatigue. Today, over 2 hours. The second day, the 10th of December, we had an easier time. Today, I am informed, because I was at the back, I couldn't see. All Aaron Chisa wanted was to come in and sit, and he normally sits here. Even if there is no seat, an advocate should not be stopped from approaching the court. It is the court that would direct anybody without a seat go out. So there is something wrong with the way the preparation of the orderlies, and we would urge that there be strict instructions so that there is no back and forth. Before, the 2 times we have come before this tribunal, we have had no complaint about the way that the court, you said court, I will use the term.
Honorable Chairman.
Sorry, yeah, it is not an offense. The way
Honorable Chairman, it is a contempt of court. I'm sure even senior counsel can be held in contempt.
But that's what I requested. Let us respect each other and we proceed.
Yes, I have already corrected myself, so I do not know what the judge advocate is complaining about. But what I'm saying is this, that Aaron Chisa should not have been stopped from coming in. I myself was stopped from coming in, and other lawyers on the 10th. We went to the back. We were then invited. But unlike me, Aaron Chisa is an advocate of the High Court of Uganda. He is known by the orderlies. So it looks like there was an intention to actually assault him. And we come here respectfully, we address the court, and we leave. And that's all that we need. How is it going to affect the 2 gentlemen on the dock when one of their lawyers is not there? May we respectfully ask for time to withdraw and confer with them so that we may now know what to do without one of us. Because each one of these lawyers has a specific task. The matter before you is the matter of life and death. That is why it has so many lawyers. We ask you respectfully to give us time with our clients.
Which time? Like
1 hour?
I think, sir, before you conclude on that, we have lawyers who never filed their practicing certificates. A current practicing certificate. Those who have not filed are not going to be part of this team until they file.
Excuse me, but that one we are not reversing that. People who have fulfilled, we have given senior counsel the chance to talk. Honorable Kwago, you could sit first.
I humbly request, Chair, at least to be listened to. Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Kwago, just take your seat and put the mic down.
But at least a word before you make a ruling.
You see this, senior counsel is talking of harassment outside, but what I have heard, partly it is caused by your people. That one I'm going to handle. I will talk to the security people. That one will be handled. But once we organize ourselves, because we want to know, yes, you are talking of lawyers, we are seeing them. But now, how can I know that this one is from this firm, this one has what? How can I know? And this is if you are not ready to follow the requirement, then you be there like any other person, or even you don't come here.
Mr. Chairman, I wanted to address you on that very issue. First of all, we already on record. The list was submitted. And indeed, you captured titulars of these advocates, their names, their law firms, and every aspect that was required.
What did we agree on last time?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to explain, Mr. Chairman.
Do you have papers?
Can I explain, Mr. Chairman? One thing, what happened, because the stringent rules he's reading, the judge advocate, would require that the accused person append their signature on the instruction. And we have attempted to access them in Ruzira to process that in vain. Today, if I may tell you, Mr. Chairman, you can ask and cross-check with the prisons authorities if it is possible for anyone to access Dr. Chiza Besigye and Obed Lutale. If you visited the Ruzira Maximum Prison, the only way you can talk to them is through a landline, a phone. They are at a distance, so how are they going to sign on those instructions? If you insist on that, it will be a perversion of justice. You'll be perverting justice, Mr. Chairman, because it's not going to practically happen unless you are saying